Let's talk about some of these needs, for instance. So I love the phrase, necessity is the mother of invention. So if you were a lion and you loved catching giraffes, imagine if you could make yourself some stilts to stand on and chase giraffes. I know it's a funny way to look at it, but you get the idea. It's improvising something that creates a solution to a need that you see people have today. We're going to talk about some needs or problems that we can solve. There's a website called BrainJet, and there's some really cool ideas here. So this is 15 inventions that solve annoying little problems. Problems basically are needs, right? So we want to solve those needs. So baggie holder, that's kind of a cool deal right there, right? You put your Ziploc baggie in there, and if you're making salsa or other things, then you can just pour it in there, and then that way you don't have to hold it open with your hands while you're putting stuff in there. So it keeps it nice and easy. So here's another one, internal sink rack. A lot of you guys probably have this one at home. It is like a drying rack for your dishes, and you can also put your dishes in there when they're soapy after you've washed them and then rinse them right off. So that's a super cool little thing to do. Here's another one. I love this one. This is the one-handed bottle opener. So why would you ever need that, right? Well, if you ever had a broken hand or broken finger or broken thumb, it's probably pretty hard to open a bottle because you have to hold it tight with one hand and then untwist it with the other hand, or grab a bottle opener with the other hand. This way you can do both things, hold the bottle and open it with one hand. So that's a need that was met by the one-handed bottle opener. I love that idea. So here's a blow-up back seat shelf. So I guess if you're a caterer, for instance, and you've got to carry a bunch of stuff nice and flat, this would be a great way to use your regular car and carry a bunch of stuff around that you don't want to knock over. Oh, this was a good one too. Rotating shoe rack. Okay, so if you're like our family, there's just 4 of us, and we must have 30 or 40 pairs of shoes in the garage, and they're all over the place. We've got this rack, but it's a mess. This is a super neat little rotating shoe rack that keeps things nice and neat, all in there. And you know, the top is a big shelf that you could, guess what, put more shoes on. But really cool idea. That's a need. If you've got a lot of shoes you need to deal with, that's a great idea. So that's an invention somebody solved. We'll go to this one last. And this is cool. So if you're exercising and you have your bottle of water, but then you have your car key or money or a credit card or whatever, and you don't know where to put that because a lot of gym shorts or running shorts don't have pockets in there. This is an awesome device that you can carry your water, but then you also have room for those other things that you have to take with you when you go exercise, especially if you have running shorts with no pockets in it. So those are just some great examples of needs that were met by inventions and businesses, and you can do the same thing too.